You know what? I want to get straight to it tonight, man. I want to go with the do we really want reparations, or is it just talk,
Mm.
like a talking point whenever some dumb shit go down, or when we mad, you know what I mean?
Right, right,
Because when is it actually, like, think about it. When except for this show, right?
right.
You don't really hear people. I mean, might hear like whispers about it, or like, yeah, we need reparations, but you don't really hear people really talking about it. And I think it's really important that we don't let them get away with what they got away with.
Mm,
Everybody else got their payment or restitution.
mm-hmm,
Black people did the most for this country as far as building it,
mm,
and we never was paid for that.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And, and,
mm.
and some of us
So,
still ain't getting paid.
so your question is, when we talk about reparations, are we truly serious, or is it just talk?
Yeah,
Well, then
is it
what?
just talk, or will
Well,
we?
then what would
Because
make you say? What makes you question that? Is it the fact that, like you said, you don't hear it being talked about on the regular? Is that where you're getting
I,
it from?
I don't hear it talk. I mean, that should be on every black person's lips, man.
Mm, mm-hmm,
Look,
mm-hmm,
and I know our history didn't start in the 1600s, right?
mm-hmm,
But when we were brought to this country,
mm,
we were human trafficked by the people in the United States.
mm-hmm,
We were human trafficked by the people in the UK. So somebody has to, like, the bill is due, right?
mm-hmm.
And what do you do when your bill is due?
Right,
When I used to
right.
hustle,
Mm-hmm.
when the bill was due,
You had to
somebody
pay.
got to pay,
Right
right?
now, Tay, I'll say this though. I don't know if people don't really want reparations. I think I've always been of the mindset that I think that you have to, people prioritize what's important. I mean, if violence is running amok and you're afraid to go to work and you're worried about your kids being outside, you're not going to spend a lot of time talking about reparations. You're going
Who's
to the
scared to go to
politicians.
work because of violence?
No. I'm just saying. My point is, look broadly. It's hope.
Oh, my man sound like he might have had a fire in the building. All right. Well, what I'm saying, like with the reparations, and everybody just hear me out. We have to force their hand at reparations. They're not going to volunteer it to us, right? And this goes back to, like, right now, we're trying to hire a civil rights litigation attorney to represent us, not just us, but us, right? We're trying to get them to. We're gonna get what we need to get one way or another, because, like I said, the bill is due,
Mhm.
and that collection time. That collection is, yo, the bill is due. That's all I can say,
Right.
and it's going to be paid one way or the other.
But now, and sorry about that a minute ago, man. My smoke detector went off. I can't cook and.
Yeah, I told him you had a fire in the building.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah,
Yo.
but
All
but
right.
but what I was saying is, like, the builders do, right, and they're
Mhm.
not going to voluntarily give us
But
reparations.
what I was about to go with it, Nike, and just to as Shai said, well, Shai said, I think folks don't think it will ever happen. You know, I don't know if that's what is stopping it. I
But
think,
guess
like I
what? It
said,
won't never happen if we
it
don't press on it. If
see,
we
but
don't
again, like
press, it won't
if
happen.
right now though, um, like I said, we have to prioritize. Right now, violence is crazy. You're talking about, cities and counties having more violence than ever.
Let me
You
ask
know,
you this.
so hold. Let me finish the thought. So
Hmm.
with that being said, if you're gonna approach a politician and say we need to do something about this now, you're probably gonna focus more on the violence and even the school system rather than reparations. And again, and that's not to say that it's not important, but again, I just think we have to prioritize, and I think that's what people do.
But guess what? black folks can walk and chew gum at the same
True,
time.
true.
And here's another thing: reparations will solve a lot of violence. You might not think it will, because if people if people in the United States were given the money that they're owed, right? And this would go to like every black family, whatever, like that. That eases the pressure on people out here in the street, because I don't have to be angry all the time, because now I have a little bit of money coming in, right?
Right.
I don't have to pay taxes. I have other things that I can focus on instead of anger or poverty. See, that's what causes a lot of the violence in our communities. And
well,
people forget.
but the people that are out there, causing this violence, I don't know. They're not the one. I don't think they're the ones out there saying we need reparations. I think some people. But listen to this. I think a lot of people are out here with guns and causing violence, because they can. They have a gun, and you and I argued about something stupid, and I want to take your life. I don't think that has anything to do with reparations. So I don't know. I get what you're saying. As far as it'll ease up, maybe ease up some pressures, financial pressures. But I don't know if that will drive down the violence, what have you.
And here's another thing: we can curb our own violence. Once this Real Brothers movement, it's already taken off. But once it starts to really take off, take off. Once we'll have Real Brothers in every neighborhood. Real Brothers ain't gonna be taking that, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real Brothers is gonna be making people be accountable.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll never disagree with that. I definitely believe
do you
that.
remember the Black Panthers?
Let me finish this thought. I will not disagree with that. That if we have, as you said, Real Brothers in the neighborhood, that won't drive down crime. I agree with that 1,000%. Let me just read what John Jay said. It depends on what you're giving in regards to solving our problems. If it's a combination of money, land, and jobs, then yes, but money alone won't do it. So what John is saying is that when you talk about reparations, if you're giving more than just money, that will help. And
job training, the whole nine.
I agree with that. It can't just be money. It has to be a combination. You can even, talk about, as you mentioned one time before, making people tax exempt. You're exempt from paying taxes
like
for
that,
a number of years.
Just things to make it easier.
Make it a little easier.
People.
Like you said, relieve some pressure. Right.
And look, here's something else I want to talk about. You remember I used to be out in them streets like that, right? These brothers just need somebody to change their focus. You know what I mean? You want to be a killer? Be a killer for us. You know what I mean? Kill people, or if you want to be a killer, be a killer protecting your neighborhood. Don't kill in your neighborhood.
I don't know. We want to say.
I understand what you're saying. You get what I'm saying? I'm not advocating violence.
Have a cause.
But what I'm put that aggression to good use. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I mean? True. Don't shoot me because I'm walking down the street and I happen to look up and stare at you for a minute because I don't know who you are.
Right.
Or you could be like my big bro Shice.
Right.
Can't see real good, and you got to take that extra couple seconds to focus. You know what I mean? You want, especially in Philly, you wind up getting shot over something stupid like that. We gotta rechannel these brothers' energy, man. That's all
you know
it is.
What? Like perfect. I know that's a perfect segue into the next topic.